Uh, Hello guys. So this is Overtop Fantasy. Um, I got chat GPT here. Don't know if I'm gonna get in trouble or not for it, but right here I have Overtop Fantasy core overview, and this is talking about the game that I'm making that is D&D inspired, created for RPG setups, board games, etc. And what I got here is the overview. So how about I just explain it? So Overtop Fantasy is a fantasy card-based system designed to sit above traditional rule sets, not replace them. But guiding them, it bends tabletop RPG philosophy, procedural storytelling, and collectible card design into a framework that supports Dungeon Masters players and solo building play. At its heart, Overtop Fantasy is about momentum, pressure, and meaning, not just numbers. Um, Card system philosophy. Cards are not just mechanics, they are signals. Card types, established or implied. Um, Natural generation cards, terrain, pathways, walls, dead ends, bridges, stairs, ladders, the shape of the world. These are basically cards that are supposed to help for DMs and characters to fall back on whenever the story campaign kind of gets a bit hard to coordinate. Event cards, fires, pirates, like royal presence, disasters, sudden opportunities, um, entity, and presence cards. Creatures, factions, threats, or narrative forces. Stage threat cards. These escalate the situation rather than just adding enemies. So, in other words, cards and other things that matter will help escalate DMs and are solely credited for improv, by the way. Cards are meant to reduce DM overload, create believable improvisation. Yeah, I just said that. Maintain narrative flow during disruption or fatigue, dice groups, and symbolic nature. You have established dice groups as conceptual lenses, not just randomizers, which group reflects a way the world reacts. Oh yeah, each group reflects the way the world reacts. So you're gonna get to know the dice groups right here. This is like my favorite part. So known dice groups, Tactical Trinity. That is the name of it. Aura, Karma, Stature, which is Tiger. That's the first dice group. Danger, Presence, Value, Wolf. That's the second dice group. Ambience, Jobs, Encounter, Bunny, which is the third dice group. These all utilize like three dices, d12s, and whenever they use, they are like thrown like if I was to throw them, I have to name them unless if it's colored specifically. Like if you have specific colors that mean this one's aura and this one's karma and this one's stature. It may seem a bit complicated, but it's about improv. It's mainly just to make sure that certain roles and things can accelerate. Not to mention, requirement roles are still in play for all three of these dice groups. So I'd have to roll one saying aura, I'd have to run the other one saying stature, karma, and the other one for stature aloud, which is kind of a ritualistic way of doing it, which is gonna be like kind of like roll for tiger. Yeah, that's gonna be the short of it. Roll for wolf or roll for bunny. So people don't have to say the the same three names all the time. And these three are the main guidance tools for not only requirement roles such as like vitality and whatnot, but also for general usages of generation in the world, so that your imagination isn't just fueled by the DM having to either completely improv something or feel with the feeling of maybe I don't want to improv without dice, and it utilizes dice to improv in a way that doesn't destroy the story and still remains in his control. In other words, it's not about taking control or from the DM. That's not what these three dice groups are for. They're actually supposed to support, and the cards are the same. It's about guidance. They're also used for maps, is what the cards are used for. So you can place down cards and make make maps out of the cards. They might explain it later, if not already. I can't remember. So the first the entire dice group of three are called the tactical trinity: decision, positioning, intent. It is just literally just everything. So aura, karma, stature, in its own order, is willpower, presence, and inner force. As you can imagine, aura kind of looks like a meme of a name, but it has its own purpose. It comes with attack power. Karma is the luck involved in it, which means terrain could either be stable to your advantage or against you, or maybe a paper bag just flies into your face and you're just like, or stature. If the entire attack or force follows through, or action, sometimes you get a second turn out of critical, which seems like it's OP, but I have things sorted to where it'll be a lot more helpful than OP, such as it only limits to another attack. It doesn't give you like an extra ability use. Danger, presence, value, which is the much more time advancement with Wolf. And it's like threat assessment, dominions, and risk, which helps the overall, how much armor enemies have. Are they a bit more powerful, or they're a bit not? And remember, it's not to say that the DM can't decide for this on their own. This is a mere, okay, can I like put a bit more time in, like, okay, maybe they're not really that powerful, and maybe their presence, there's not that many people, or maybe there's more than usual, and value is like the gear, the gold, or like the mission or importance of it. So that's why it's much more event guard, and also time based. That is also because whenever you utilize Wolf, you can insinuate or improv that, hey, you're sneaking around and you see some things, and that, like, it's really good for stealth rolls, travel advancement, stuff like that. Ambience, jobs, and encounter, which is bunny, and that's more of just the now. Like, is the ship that I'm in rusty, broken? Is it burning? Like, I believe I actually renamed jobs lore, so therefore the lore of the land and objects such as swords and gear. Like, what kind of sword is this? How valuable is it? Is it more valuable than what I have? Is it less? I mean, most likely not less. That'll be counterintuitive in some way. I mean, it's up to the DM. And that, like, and also, like, yeah, just world texture, it says, but that just means, like, is it rainy? Is it sunny? Is it good weather? That's ambience. And encounter is like, do you encounter anything? It could be an enemy, an assassin, or just simply a wildlife and its beauty and creatures. So these are not arbitrary. They're minor personal growth, survival instincts, and narrative psychology. Yes, that's pretty much what it is, and a bit more. Like, ChatGPT doesn't really explain everything, but kind of shows that, enough, like just enough, which is just fine. Stats, stages, and threat scaling. And this is what I'll get to in the next video here soon. So I'll see you later. Please subscribe and try to follow. Join Discord. I'll have it in the description. Thank you. Bye.